One of our three deceivers was once a roadie for Hoobastank. You can tell us who you think it is by voting along in the chat. Let's find out who's telling the truth and who is a chump. Welcome to Chump, everybody, the Rooster Teeth game show all about lying and deception. I'm your host, Jeremy Dooley, and this episode is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Make sure to protect yourself online today by heading to expressvpn.com/RTTV. Now, it's time to introduce our deceivers for today's episode, starting with deceiver number 1, Drew Saplin.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there he is.
Thank you.
Oh boy, hang on. This is going to be a real shot in the dark here. Let's introduce deceiver number 2, Bobby's Wigglesbotham.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Bobby, it's Bobby Wigglesworth. Bobby's Wigglesworth.
Damn it,
1997 Allentown Go Fish champion. Regional champion, by the way. Regional champion.
You got
And,
any
Go Fish. Drew, go Fish.
God damn you, deceiver number 3, Larry Madavina. God damn it.
Hey, it's me, Sloan Jeremy. No, it's not.
Larry.
You just got jumped.
This is gonna be like an Eric episode. Of course, we also have with us today's contestant, which is Jacob Fullerton. Welcome back, Jacob. On the contestant side.
Hey,
Oh, and the other people trying to sort out who's telling the truth, who's telling the lie is you watching at home in the chat. As long as you can type in the chat, and you don't need to be a first member for that. Anyone, if you have an account, can play along and vote in the chat on these. So, Jacob, first time being a contestant, how are you feeling going into this? Do you think you'll be able to sort this out? What's your
I feel
relationship
like I've come
with
a
these
long
guys?
way. Let's see. I've met Larry at a couple parties. Those were great conversations. I just met Drew and Bobbles Woggles Wiggle.
Bobby's
Bobby.
Wigglesworth.
Bobby.
Allentown's 1997
I'm sorry.
regional
Multiple
Go
bodies.
Fish champion.
But y'all will be relieved to know that I'm very gullible and I'm easy to trick. Those are the same thing.
All right. I only lie.
You got any
perfect
sevens,
lies.
Jacob? You got any sevens?
Oh God. The tables were turned on me all of a sudden.
7 in the calories.
Oh, there we go. Go
All
Fish.
right.
Go Fish.
It's time to play our first game, which is called Pushing the Envelope. All right, our flagship game is up first. In this game, I've got 3 envelopes, each one containing a true fact about one of our deceivers. I'm going to shuffle them up and redistribute them, so they might get their own fact, they might get someone else's. Jacob is then going to question each of them for 60 seconds about the fact they received. If it's their own, they're telling the truth. If it's someone else's, they're making up lies to make it Jacob think that that fact is about them. So before we get into the game, we need to distribute some facts. Starting with Drew.
Okay.
The true fact about Drew is Drew helped organize a party that was attended by multiple A-list celebrities. Party
It's true.
that was attended by multiple A-list celebrities. Bobby's was a roadie for Hoobastank. Bobby's
Yes,
was
very
a roadie for Hoobastank.
I was crawling in the dark for the reason is you.
And Larry went dumpster diving to save his job.
That's me. I was
Once
crawling
when-
in the dumpster.
Looking
for the answers.
And the reason is you.
So audience, you're going to work a bit differently in this. You're voting on only one fact in particular, and that is who went dumpster diving to, I saw dove there. I was like, what did a dove come up? Dove. Got it. That's the word.
Dumpster dove.
What's a dumpster dove?
Look at that dumpster dove flying around.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Pigeons are a dumpster dove.
Claiming that he had to dumpster dive to save his job. Do you believe Larry? Do you think it was him? Do you think it was Drew? Do you think it was Bobby's? You can use the poll. It's going to come up with buttons. If you're on a computer, you just click on the buttons to vote. If you're on mobile, you're using hashtag 1, 2, and 3, respectively, to cast your vote. But that's only on mobile. You don't have to do that anywhere else. So, 60 seconds to each person. Jacob, who do you want to start with?
Let's start with Billy Bigglesworth.
All right.
Bobby's with
Bobby.
with a Z at the end.
There's a
All
Z.
right,
Oh, jeez.
Was a roadie for Hoobastank. So 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
All right, Bobby, if that is your real name.
It is.
As a roadie for Wiggles for Hoobastank, where'd you go? That's a couple places you went.
So I only went to one concert. Now I only was there for one concert.
Okay. And what'd they start with? What was their opener?
Who knows any other any other songs besides, Crawling in the Dark and The Reason? I have no idea.
Okay.
But they ended on The Reason though.
Okay. What did you have any conversations with any Hoobastank member in particular? I know them for sure.
So I waved at the lead singer Doug, and he did not wave back, which was respectable. It was understandable.
Okay. Just for logistics purposes, favorite Hoobastank song?
Crawling in the Dark. Oh my god. And I'm crawling in the dark, looking for the answer.
Valid.
I would have only known The Reason. That's the only song.
Yeah.
I would've-
Wait, you're not a fan of Connected from the Halo 3 soundtrack? Or Halo 2? I don't remember.
Or wherever the hell it's from. All right, there is your questioning. For Bobby's, who do you want to go to next?
Drew.
Okay.
All right. On to Drew. Drew helped organize a party that was attended by multiple A-list celebrities. All right, 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, a go.
All right, tell me, Drew. Tell me a few A-list celebrities that were there. I would like to know how prestigious this was.
Javier Bardem, Rachel
Okay.
McAdams, Ben Affleck.
Okay. Where was this party?
It was on Oklahoma.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. What was the party for?
Fun.
Nice,
Okay, it wasn't Javier Bardem's birthday or anything. Okay.
No, that was later, and I didn't have anything to do with that organization.
Yeah. What kind of hors d'oeuvres were there?
No hors d'oeuvres. It was strictly a booze roof party.
A
We
roof
drank a lot
party.
and hung out.
Okay.
Yeah.
A roof party on Oklahoma.
There was a man
any
offering moonshine.
B-list celebrities?
No order. No.
Damn it.
Amanda Peet.
That was the key right there. That would have answered everything.
What was the party for? Fun. All right. You know what? Well played. Which leaves one person left to question. And audience, this is the one you're going to want to pay extra special attention to, so you can cast your votes on if you believe what Larry says here, or if you think that it was Drew or Bobby's who actually went dumpster diving. So Larry's claiming that he went dumpster diving to save his job. You have 60 seconds to question him. Ready, get set, go.
All right, Larry, you beautiful dumpster dove. What were you searching for?
I was searching for the hat that was a part of my employee uniform.
A hat that's part of. Okay, where were you working?
I was working at this place called Oberweis Dairy, which is like a local ice creamery that was next to my hometown.
Okay. I guess it kind of explains itself, but why was your job at stake for not having your hat? It's just you have to have your hat?
So it definitely wasn't. I just thought that was going to happen to me. The hat fell in the dumpster. I thought that I would be like fired or reprimanded if I told them that happened. So I went diving.
Okay. How deep in the dumpster? Did you climb in the dumpster? This is just.
I jumped straight on in. I was digging around. It was gross.
Did you go back to work after diving in that dumpster?
It was at the end of the workday, so it was okay.
Okay.
No, it wasn't okay. It was at the end of the workday, so it's being in the dumpster is no big deal.
Okay.
All right, audience, you've heard the stories. This is your last chance to get your votes in on who dumpster dove to save their job. Larry, I love you leave all of these with new nicknames, like, you know, Shifty 450, and then, you know, we've got some little dumpster dove.
The dumpster dove. Larry the dumpster dove.
It's yeah. It's so graceful. It decries grace in Larry, if anything.
Now, so Jacob, before we get your final answers here, I just want to get a feel on what you're feeling after that. Is there anyone you're completely not believing, or like certain plot holes in the stories or anything like that?
I think it is unsurprising for me to say that I believe everybody a little bit.
Okay. So it's the nature of the game.
Yeah. I'm jealous of Noel for supposedly being a Hoobastank roadie.
You got any nines? Got any nines? No.
Not yet.
Go.
I'm not a perfect person.
That's no one.
Very good. Very good.
Done. Well played.
I'm glad that Larry saved his job. But I don't know. This is a toughie. All
Right.
Jeremy.
Well, we're gonna lock in the audience vote right now while you gather your thoughts. So, audience, you are now locked in. Thank you for voting in game number 1. Now, I said before the show, it's like audience hasn't been doing very well in CHUMP. So, audience, we really gotta step it up today. All right, because remember, it's not about winning. It's not about getting the most points. It's about making sure you don't have the least points, so you're not the chump. That's the important part. So, that being said, it's time to go down the line. So, Jacob, we're going to start with Drew, and we just need to know truth or lie for each person. So, starting with Drew, who helped organize a party that was attended by multiple A-list celebrities. Was Drew telling the truth or telling a lie?
I think Drew was lying to me.
Do you want to lock that in?
Lock it in, Jeremy.
Let's lock in Drew as a liar. That is number
Fine.
1. On to number 2. Bobby's Wigglesworth, who was a roadie for Hoobastank.
Yes.
Is he telling the truth or is he telling a lie?
100% truth.
Lock that in. Oh.
It's like, where does this come from?
We're going to lock in Bobby's as a truth teller.
Jacob? Yes, do that. Sorry, I was just thinking. I was just listening to. I was thinking about that opening guitar riff and crawling in the dark. It just gets in your head, you know.
So, what about that one piano note playing over and over again at the beginning of The Reason? The best.
So good. What a great song. Oh my god.
Classic.
Now we have a question on our hands. So, mathematically, if you think that Drew is lying, that would mean that Larry is lying. Now, we've had people go against math before, which is basically saying that they're not expecting to get all 3. But I have to ask, Larry went dumpster diving to save his job. Is he telling the truth or is he telling a lie?
Would I lie to you? Me, Jeremy Dooley, host of CHUMP?
Get that off your screen.
Would I?
Oh my god. Jeremy, it's lying, Jeremy. He's lying. He's lying. I'm locking it in. He's lying.
All right, let's lock it in as a liar. All right. Now, before we go down the line and reveal who did what, audience, let's see who you thought actually went dumpster diving to save their job. 2 points in the line for this audience, and your vote was for Larry, the little dumpster dove himself, actually told the truth and went dumpster diving. So it's time to find out. Starting with Drew, organized a party attended by multiple A-list celebrities. You thought Drew was telling a lie. I can reveal that Drew was telling the truth. That was a true story from Drew. We have a truth teller. Now on to Wigglesworth, who was a roadie for Hoobastank. You thought was telling the truth, and I can reveal was also telling the truth. Yes, you got that one.
Damn it, go fish. Go fish, Jacob. Go fish.
That was the one I wanted to be true.
ipso facto, Larry, you thought was telling a lie. I think because of the painted me over him, really swayed the vote. But Dumpster dove to save his job. That is indeed true. Yes, so you got that one wrong, Larry.
Damn it!
There's the
Dumpster dove. Is that the dumpster
It's
dove call?
I am the dumpster dove.
which means, audience, awesome. It means you get 2 points for correctly guessing that was about Larry, and the deceivers get 1 point because Jacob only got one correct there. So yeah, that was one of those rare rounds that we have where everyone tells the truth, which means
the one that mattered, though. The one that I
it was
got
the one
right.
that mattered. Which means in the post show we will dive a little deeper into those stories and dumpsters to hear about the things that we didn't get to hear in those. And so with that, Jacob, you are behind at the moment, but only by 1 point. So there's still a lot of catch up that can be done. This episode of Chump is brought to you by HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients and mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. HelloFresh lets you skip those trips to the grocery store and make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. HelloFresh cuts out the stressful meal planning and grocery store trips so you can enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in about 30 minutes or less. HelloFresh offers 23 plus recipes each week, featuring a range of flavors, cuisines, and ingredients so you'll never get bored. Cut down on grocery bills and food waste. HelloFresh delivers pre-portioned ingredients so you're not overbuying, which is a burden on the planet and your wallet. HelloFresh offers the flexibility you need with customizable orders every single week. And they really do give you a wide range of options every single week. And not only do they send you all the ingredients for them, they send you a list of how to make it. And now that's stored in your brain. You're learning how to cook while also having everything provided for you. So if you ever want to make it again, you got the card right there telling you exactly what you need and how to cook it in the future. It's great. Go to HelloFresh.com/chump10 and use code CHUMP10 for 10 free meals, including free shipping. That's 10 free meals, including free shipping, by going to HelloFresh.com/chump10 and using code CHUMP10. Thank you, HelloFresh.
Yeah,
so let's go on.
Because Skywalker can catch up, I can catch up too.
Yeah, exactly. And everything went great for him. So let's move on to our next game, which is called Out of Context. In this game, I will be providing Jacob with a social media post that one of our 3 deceivers made. He will then question each of them for 45 seconds, very quick, about the context of this social media post, why they made it, what led to it, all the things like that. And then at the end, simply has to guess who actually made this social media post. So without further ado, let's see the post in question. The post says, "I hate that my creative writing degree is now used to write garbage tier puns on Twitter. Just kidding. I live the best life." So there it is. Creative writing degree leads to garbage tier puns on Twitter. So normally we say social media, but yes, this is a tweet. So audience, you'll be voting on who actually made the social media post as you're hearing the questions. Same way you were doing before. Hashtags on mobile, 1, 2, and 3, or just using the buttons that come up in chat. So Jacob, who do you want to start with?
Well, let's flip this thing around. Larry. Let's start with Larry.
Okay. Starting with Larry. 45 seconds to get the context of this tweet. Ready, get set, go.
All right, Larry. Where'd you get that creative writing degree?
I got it at the good old Ball State University, right there in humble old Indiana.
Humble old Indiana. Okay. Do you got one of these famed puns for me? Do you think of any examples?
I think I can tell you the one that this tweet came from, actually,
Okay.
which was around Christmas time. And I said, at the end of YouTube videos, does Santa say, like, comment, subscribe? There we go. You got it.
It works on me. Let's see. I mean, that's all I need to know, I think.
set to go.
I need no further information.
Yeah, I don't even need to question everybody else. I'll just answer this one. Let's move on.
All right. So that was the questioning for Larry. Who do we want to go to next?
Drew. I want to question Drew.
All right, going to Drew next. About the garbage tier puns. 45 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
Okay, I guess it's just the opening question. Where did you get your creative writing degree?
Ball State University in Indiana.
All right, good place to go. Why do you think your puns are garbage tier, Drew? I think that's pretty harsh.
Oh, they're terrible. They're below dad joke. Like they're barely puns.
Okay.
But I spent so many years in school doing other creative writing opportunities, so I thought it was a funny little tweet.
Okay. What did you want to do with your creative writing degree?
I was going to write the great American novel for our generation. So far, I've not done it.
Sounds like a work in progress. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, 2 degrees, same school. I suspect one of them might be lying.
Who's your Who's your boys? Right, Drew?
That just leaves.
Who's your boys?
100%.
Chirp.
I hang out in Muncie. I know what's good.
I wish to question Barnaby Donnersworth.
All
Yes,
right.
that is thy name.
45 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
All right, creative writing degree. Did you also go to the same school?
No, I did not. I went to Post Malone's alma mater, Tarrant County College.
Oh, cool.
He dropped out.
Were any of your puns Hoobastank related?
Negative.
Okay. Do you have a favorite pun of your garbage tier puns?
Last week, yes.
Yeah. Well,
You want to know what it is? Okay.
Yes, I want to know what.
You know when they did that whole gigantic Bowser with the Mario with the Super Saiyan cat version, I wrote I wrote "Hear me out, God of Wario." I thought that was a banger. I thought it was.
Okay.
Because they're giants. They're giants.
Double pun. Giant cat Bowser, hear me out. Perfect.
See, look at that.
Oh my God.
Oh
Larry.
man. Still
All
getting
right.
crafted as we speak.
Who made the social media post, audience? You still have a chance to vote right now. So, Jacob, you've heard the context. What are we thinking here? Is there anyone you're just kind of like pushing to the side? Don't believe?
I don't believe Drew.
Fine.
Fine.
It's like down here.
As much as I don't know. Maybe I think it was just. It wasn't the school thing.
Oh, it wasn't?
It was.
All right,
it was the
fine.
school thing. You know what? I saw it in Drew's eyes. I think.
Ooh, it's going into the eyes
Yeah.
now.
It's the trick about me, Jacob. I am always lying.
So
I'm
we have
learning
the
very
audience is
slowly.
trying to figure this one out as well. So it sounds like, Jacob, you're down between 2 here.
Yeah, and I'm leaning towards Larry. Do the dumpster dove thing again. It's my favorite.
Like a
Ooh, let's all
shitty
do it. Let's
Batman
all do it.
villain.
Let's all do it.
Yeah,
Let's all
everyone,
do it.
everyone do a little dumpster dove. All
You
right.
made a sound before, Larry. You went. "Bleh."
Oh, that was you got it wrong.
Yeah.
That's the taunting of a dumpster dove. All right, audience, we're going to lock in your answer. You are done for round 2. And now we're throwing it back over to Jacob. So, Jacob, hearing all of the contexts that were laid before you, who actually made this social media post?
I'm feeling Larry.
It's going with Larry. Do you want to lock it
Want
in?
to check my eyes?
Lock it in. Let me look in those eyes.
You
Lock in,
sure
Larry.
about that, Jacob?
Oh, wow. Wow, Larry, you can really get your
I'm
eyes
sure.
out there.
Oh yeah.
It's like they're coming out.
Trying to trick me,
Let's lock
Drew.
in Larry. All right, Larry is locked in. Now, before we go ahead and reveal who actually made the post, we have to see what the audience voted on. So, audience, all of your voting went down. And what did you think for who made the social media post in question. Oh, very close. Very, very close.
Wow. I'm a
The
little
audience
hurt.
has gone Larry. Well, close between Noel and Larry is what I'm saying. Yeah, 40 to 43%. All right. So there is a unanimous decision on Larry here, and I can reveal that the person who made the social media post in question was the dumpster dove himself. It was Larry.
You did
Hey!
Yay! This guy.
Make a sound, Larry. Make a sound.
Yeah. Do it, Larry.
There he is. All right. This episode of Chump is brought to you by Feels. Do you experience stress or have anxiety or chronic pain or having trouble sleeping at least once a week? You're not alone. Many of us do. If you've followed me for a long time, you know that I had problems with anxiety, which led to me having a lot of problems sleeping. And I'm trying to get healthier, and sleeping 8 hours a night is very, very important. So if you have high stress or anxiety, it can really mess with that. And I was searching for anything that would help. And then I discovered Feels. Feels is premium CBD delivered directly to your doorstep. Feels naturally helps reduce stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness. Feels is super easy to use. There's directions that come with it in a nice box that is recyclable and in sanitary glass cases. Everything is the highest of quality. And they're there to help find the right thing for you. There's always people that you can call and talk to so you can figure out what product is going to work for you and make sure that you can finally start living without stress and anxiety, or helping to at least alleviate it just that little bit. And if you're new to CBD, Feels offers a free CBD hotline to help guide your personal experience. And it works naturally. There's no high, hangover, or addiction. Join the Feels community and get Feels delivered to your door every month. You'll save money on every order, and you can pause or cancel at any time. Feels has me feeling my best every day, and it can help you too. Become a member today by going to feels.com/chump, and you'll get 50% off your first order with free shipping. That's FEALS.com/chump to become a member and get 50% automatically taken off your first order with free shipping. Feels.com/chump.
Amazing.
Yeah, which means that the audience and the contestants both get a point for that round. So now it is a dead heat between the contestant and the deceivers. Audience, you are not the chumps this episode. You have already secured that. You are good. We're in this dead heat here, 1-1 as we go into our final game, which is called What's in Your House?
What's in your house?
What's in your house? So in this game, ding, 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 not a perfect. They're all going to be describing a bizarre item that is inside of their homes. However, only one of them is telling the truth. The other two are making up items that do not exist, and they're just coming up with them off the top of their heads. Jacob will then question each of them up to my discretion. I'll tell them when to move on to the next person about these items to try to figure out who has the real item. Now, before we can get into questioning or anything like that, we need to hear about these items. Just a one-sentence description. So we're going to go down the line, starting with Drew. Drew, what is in your house?
I have a marble bust of Chris Damaris as Julius Caesar.
A marble bust of Chris Damaris as Julius Caesar. Bobby's, what is in your house?
I'll start by saying I'm proud of it, but it is a waifu pillow, but it's Naruto doing his sexy jutsu.
All right, a waifu pillow of Naruto doing his sexy
That tracks.
On brand.
And finally, Larry, what is in your house?
I have not one, but two hand puppets that look like a couple of my college professors.
Two hand puppets that look like
Two.
college professors.
All right, they're an item. They're an item.
Why two?
All right.
Jacob,
Jacob, quite a list here. Who do you want to start with? And of course, audience are voting on who has the real item. Who do you want to start with, Jacob?
Let's start with Bilbo.
Bilbo Baggins.
Got it. Understood. That really went over my head for a second.
I'm trying to trick you, Bilbo.
All right, the Waifu Pillow. And there's no time limit on this one. I'll just tell you when to move on. So whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Hit me.
Okay. Where'd you get this pillow?
It was gifted to me at a convention.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Now I believe.
Damn.
Is it? Oh my god, I can't keep up. Is it double-sided?
No.
Okay, one-sided. You use it for decoration, or you cuddle with this thing?
I proudly cuddle with this.
You proudly cuddle with it. Okay.
It's a body pillow. It's comfortable. It's huge.
That's true. You said it was Naruto. What was he doing on the body pillow?
Sexy jutsu form.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Describe the image on the pillow for me.
So because it's Naruto, it has the clouds that cover
Right,
the private bits. But yeah, it's just sexy Naruto.
Okay. It's just sexy Naruto. Interesting. Where do you keep this pillow?
On the bed.
On the bed.
Damn.
Okay, so it's a mainstay.
Mhm.
Yeah, this isn't some couch pillow.
No. I'm not about that life. This is functional. This is functional.
Do you have any threes?
Go fish.
Damn.
Shit.
All right. Questioning's
All
over
right,
for
no further questions.
Bobby's. And all right. So there is the Naruto pillow. Jacob, who would you like to go to next?
Larry, tell me your
Let's
truth.
do it.
All right,
Puppetry.
Larry with two puppets of his college professors. Whenever you're ready, go for it.
All right, Larry. Why two?
It was for a class project. There's actually, I think, like 6 in total. I have 2 of them.
Oh, okay. What was the project?
It was the finale, or finale. It was a final project.
Finale of school.
College classes. It was a video project.
Okay, that sounds cool. What do these which professors were these? What did they teach?
So these 2 guys taught the same class. It was like a double length humanities class. So it had 2 professors, and so it's the both of them.
Man, this is fleshed out. What were their names?
The one is Dr. Berg, and the other one is Dr. Rubel, although he's dead now. Not that matters to the story, but it's true.
Damn.
Well, God rest his soul. What are the puppets made of?
They're like felt, I guess. It's like felt puppets. They got googly eyes,
Okay.
string, or what like thread to sew the parts of them together.
Okay, interesting.
Puppet stuff.
You know, puppet stuff. All right, Jacob, I'm going to cut off your questioning there about the puppets. And that means we're left with the thing that we want to get questions about, the marble bust of Chris Damaris as Julius Caesar.
That's right.
So, Jacob, whenever you're ready, begin your questioning.
All right, Drew. Why does this bust exist?
It was for a deleted Arizona Circle sketch.
Really? Okay. Arizona Circle sketch. Do you remember the context of why there was a bust of Chris Damaris?
It was like a library. There's like a secret button, like Batman's secret button under the busts, and Chris Damaris was one of them. It was one of the transitions between the episodes.
Okay. What on the bust makes it Julius Caesar as Chris Damaris?
It's like the haircut. You can clearly see that it's Christmas, the haircut and the little wreath. And it's not actually marble. It's like made out of styrofoam, but it looks like marble.
Okay. Do you keep it out in the open?
Yeah, it's like it's in one of the rooms in my house. It's in my study.
Your study? Okay. We're a secret bookshelf. Who made it?
Marcus Laporte, our
okay.
production designer. Yeah.
Okay. That checks out. That checks out. Is it painted or is it all white?
It's all white.
Okay,
It's not historically accurate.
It's just a bust. There wouldn't be any dick.
No dick.
Oh my gosh.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right.
No dick, no further questions.
Yeah, he stopped himself. No, there's no dick. All right, time to move on then. No, I'm done. I don't want it anymore. All right, there are your 3 items laid out before you. Audience, last chance to get your votes in. So, Jacob, what are you thinking after that questioning? Is there when you're leaning toward it, when you're not believing at all? What are you thinking?
Let's see. I was pretty into Larry's puppet story, but like, I don't know, maybe it was like the finale slip up. Maybe he's thinking too much about the
not only are these hands for doves, but they're also for puppets. Like there's a little hand going,
That's true.
I got puppet
Okay.
hands.
And some say if you get all 6 puppets in the same place, the apocalypse happens.
Yeah, let's see. I was let's see, like the Naruto thing, like I could see that. I could see that being a thing, but it might have been the sunglasses. I think Bobby's got too many sunglasses.
All of them.
I can't keep up anymore. That's the problem.
They're like shark teeth. When one goes away, another row like fills in.
Yeah, within a day. I think I believe Drew on this one.
Very good. As you should.
It was, yeah. I think it's just
All
like
right,
it was the certainty, the delivery. I was feeling it. It was the eyes.
The eyes. No, it's those eyes you're
I
reading.
looked deep into Drew's
Before
eyes.
we lock anything in, audience, let's get you all closed down. You are done voting for this episode. But remember, you are already good. Basically, you getting it right is, at this point, to screw over the deceivers because it will cost them a point. But thank you very much for playing and not being the chump this episode. But let's find out where it's going. Jacob, who has the real item?
I think Drew's got a bust of Chris Damaris' Julius Caesar. At least I want him to.
Do you want to lock that in?
Let's lock it in. I'm feeling that.
Very good. Very good.
We are locking in Drew as having a bust of Chris Damaris as Julius Caesar. And, normally I would reveal who has the real item, but instead I'm going to let the deceivers reveal it. I'm going to count down from 3 and say reveal, and then the person who actually has the item will lift it up into the camera. Oh, right.
I'm so excited.
On the audience side. They think Drew as well. They also think Drew's got the bust.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Audience, I forgot that you were even still in this because I was like, you've won. You've already won. All right. They both think Drew. So yeah, I'm going to count down from 3 and we'll see what happens. So 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Oops, all Larry.
Oops, all Larry.
Larry.
Oops, all
Larry.
Oops, all dumpster dove.
All dumpster dove.
It's gross when the professors are involved.
Oh yeah.
The envelope just kind of worked out that way, but we came into this episode going, it'd be pretty funny if it was just all Larry.
All Larry.
We did.
That's
So
awesome.
we did it. But that means that because everyone believed Drew, the deceivers get 2 points for that round.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Which means it is now 3-3 tied, the deceivers and the audience, but with 1 point. Audience, you brought it back. You did it this episode, and Jacob is going to be tonight's
Dumpster dove.
the dumpster dove of tonight. Oh man. But very well done. I can't believe you got away with that, Drew. I was like, he's gonna really go for it. He's gonna go for this.
It was so believable. That story was really good. The Arizona Circle
nice.
deleted thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm great. I'm a great liar. What can I say?
We're gonna have Mark.
I'm a classic liar.
Drew he's an AD. He used to be my AD. He's a great liar.
Yeah.
You have 5 minutes to light this scene. Do I? You have 3 minutes now. Oh man.
You want to go to 1 minute?
Amazing.
I want to make sure I give another thank you to Jacob, Drew, Bobby's, Noel, and Larry for coming by for this episode. And yes, we will hear more about those pushing the envelope stories, as well as, you know, a bit more about the hand puppets and then the out of context thing. We'll do some puns and whatnot in our post show, Chump Change. So you got to be a first member to watch that little 10-minute podcast where we talk about this stuff. Otherwise, we will see you guys next week. Thank you very much for playing this week. Congrats on not being the Chump audience, and we'll see you later. Goodbye, everybody.
Go.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and make sure to let us know who managed to fool you in the comments down below, if anyone did. And congrats on not being the loser this episode. You finally did it. Make sure to check in next episode and see if you can keep up the streak of 1. Make it 2. We'll see you next week.